Oh, what up?
Hey, what's up?
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
I just
Yeah,
noticed
yeah,
that. We're all looking. We're all looking
yeah,
down.
we're all looking down.
You shut up.
You shut up.
Okay, we're doing
Okay,
that.
we're doing that.
Morning, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Morning, Greg. Morning, right 840. You guys want to hang out today? Thanks for hanging out. Dane Todd will be in.
Dane Todd will be here.
Look.
Hey, Ernesto.
Happy birthday, Dane Todd.
Ernesto's on.
What up, Ernesto?
Or Andrew.
We're gonna have fun with the DDT today. Hopefully, he appreciates. I know he'll appreciate one.
I'm jealous of both of them. I'm more jealous of one of them.
Oh, there's the one. Go back. I'm gonna use that one.
Sarah, what do you think of the weather outside?
It's
How could we have 100 degrees a week ago and it feel like this?
It feels absolutely fantastic, by the way. I was headed in today and I was like, I put the windows down. It was chilly.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, got to roll those up.
Sarah said it's too cold.
Too cold. I do appreciate like a really nice mornings like this, but put a little fire in the afternoon.
No, yeah. I like it too. I think it's perfect.
It's all about what you feel like. So are you a this is a question for everyone. Like, are you like I want it to be really hot, like I like shorts and t-shirts and the sweat like hanging out, right? Or are you like a nice fall morning weather, like joggers and a pair of sweatpants or in a hoodie?
Well, you know what I like.
I know.
You know, I like my joggers.
Because people are either way, right?
Yesterday I thought was perfect. Yesterday was like my ideal day.
Yeah.
It was insane.
See, I like summer. I like hot, but I tell you what, there is nothing better than in the morning or at night be able to like open up your patio, close it and have the screen door open and let sit on the patio with a cocktail and it's a little hoodie on.
I don't know. I noticed
that's good stuff.
My mood was
better,
a lot better yesterday,
yeah.
and I think that's because of the weather.
Yeah.
So no, I don't like hot.
Sarah's on the summertime, and Ernesto says fall. It is football. 22 days, I believe, today. Football, kick off the football.
Sarah, I'm moving into my new apartment today.
Dude, you showed me a video. That thing's so weird.
Yeah.
So weird.
It's awesome.
I wonder if we sent Dane a picture of his birthday celebration. I wonder if that's influenced him to get here.
I hope so. You think it would? I mean, who doesn't like presents?
Because we did have his minivan. He must be rocking the minivan today.
He always is. And he looks good in that minivan, let me tell you.
He looks something.
He's here. You want to go get him or you want me to go get him?
You go. I'll go get him because you have to start the show.
Okay. All right.
I'll make sure we get him before we start. Oh.
I am too, Sarah. Jags playing the Chiefs on Saturday for preseason. Who cares? Preseason. Nobody cares.
This is the Morning Hookup on KFOR.
Thank God it's Friday.
Good morning, Lincoln, Nebraska. Happy Friday. Welcome in the Morning Hookup. Bill Hooks. Will. The doc. Dr. Dane Todd in the house. Boy, talking about perfect timing. Just comes sliding in.
Love it.
He's looking all sleek. I think you got the haircut, didn't you?
I did. I cut that fresh yesterday afternoon.
How can you tell?
Look, it's just not as much fuzz on the backside.
That's right.
I like it with a little fuzz.
I still have some hair.
I like it with a little fuzz. I think you should You should keep growing that
You're
out.
you're a crazy person.
Well,
Why is
that
it
might
in-
be true.
I think a lot of people in my vision is like the movie Major League, right? Serrano
Oh yeah.
with the big knife. Do you picture Dane with like just a bunch of shaving cream and just a big? That's a knife, mate.
Yeah, they'd be perfect.
Yeah.
I'm sure that wouldn't end poorly for me at all. Right
Dane
there.
Todd is here.
He's here, man. He's here. So, man, we had a lot of fun. Yesterday was his birthday. We're saying happy birthday today to Dr. Dane Todd. So,
Happy 25th, man.
Yeah, thank you. I've turned 25 several times now.
it was a little. I know you were busy yesterday, and she came back because she's here to sing happy birthday, right? Again.
Yes, she's in the green room.
She's in the green
we'll
room.
get to her in a sec.
Okay, so we'll have someone want to say happy birthday. They're going to sing happy birthday to you coming up
Nice.
as well, and we're going to talk football. Have some questions as fall camp proceeds right along. Olympic conversations.
Good.
Electric day yesterday. First time Olympic.
Yeah,
talk.
it was awesome. I watched some of the track stuff last night. World records.
Oh my gosh, that lady's amazing. Is it McLaughlin? I can't say her last name. McLaughlin something. She's good. Watch her basketball, a lot of that. So, and birthday celebration. Look, there he is.
There we go. Finally up and running.
There's the beautiful,
Look good.
the beautiful Dane Todd.
Oh man,
We all missed.
It's always a trick though to set up the computer in a way that you can still get to the microphone. It's always
Our good friend Henry T has kind of yet to figure that
didn't
out.
figure that
Yeah,
out.
I don't think any of us have really got it perfect.
Well, the key is to move it back more, and you're running out of table space. I
I
can
am
see
running out
that.
of table space. Like
Uh,
now we're looking to the side. Oh yeah, that does work way better.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
I
See?
tell you what, man, that's good. Will, you are useful for something.
Thank you. And I have scheduled. I'm actually useful for this too. We actually have scheduled you a performer for your happy birthday
Yeah.
song today.
I love that.
Are we ready? Is she ready?
I think so.
Okay,
Mayor
Mayor, come on in.
Larry
Come on in.
Gaylor Baird, can you,
can
please
sit down.
come in?
Oh yeah, thank you.
There she
Yeah,
is.
there she's ready. Go ahead,
right.
Mayor. Whenever you're ready.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to ya.
Wow.
Thanks, Mayor. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it. You know what? Go enjoy your day.
We'll call
Enjoy
you
your
when
Friday.
we need you again.
It's something.
Thank you.
You guys are unbelievable. I love
Well,
it.
wait till you see the bottom gift.
I know,
We're gonna
I'm
have fun
excited.
with that.
So, what did you do for your birthday?
So I've been taking care of this patient for about a year now who had just something horrible happen to her. And so it finally came around to where everything else has been fixed and it was my turn to solve a problem and kind of wanted to get it done. So I was going to take yesterday off, but yesterday morning I felt bad. So I went ahead and put her on and we did about 4-hour surgery yesterday morning. And then, after that, hung out with the kids. We went mini bowling, which I've never
Nice.
done, and that
Is
was a
at
good time.
Is that on like off 84th?
Off of
It's like
84.
Wonder Bowl. or
Yeah,
something?
Wonder Bowl, and it was a good time. My wife's taken the kids there several times, and so she had planned on taking them anyway, and so they took some friends with them, and I met up, and then we actually went to the pool. We actually spent time at the pool yesterday.
Yes.
Then I snuck away and showered up, took a little steam, right?
This guy.
Shaved my head. Then what did we do after that? Oh, I took the kids to we were gonna try to go mini golfing, but that place was packed. And so
that place. Yeah, it's a big weekend for
Yeah.
everyone 'cause it is the last weekend before school starts.
right. And so we actually went to the park and the kids ran around for about half an hour and then ran one quick little errand and then went to open house because last night
Yep.
was school open house for
Yep.
everybody. So
Right.
met all the teachers.
Yeah.
And then Harrison had hockey practice last night. And so I took him to that, which meant I got to sit up there because my nephew goes too.
Mm-hmm.
And so that means that me and my brother get to just sit up there and hang out for an hour, which is always a good time.
Cool.
And then went home and went to bed at about 9:30-ish.
Solid day.
What'd you have for dinner?
Honestly, like skipped dinner.
What?
Right. Yeah. So we ate kind of a later lunch and then hit up a Village Inn French silk pie as like a
Boom.
snack. Right.
Boom.
And then kind of skipped dinner.
Wow.
That's kind
Yeah.
of part of the
I mean, we fed the
weird
kids,
world with
but-
kids. Weird world with kids. Like you eat late lunches and they have sport events. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's 9:00 now. I don't need to eat.
Yeah. So got home and got Harrison fed because he was starving. But
Mhm.
I was like, it's 9:00. I don't really need to eat right now.
Boy, speaking of Sparta, let's talk a little Husker. It's fall camp, baby.
Yeah, it is.
We're about 3 weeks out right now.
Yep.
And just a few thoughts are running through my head as we're getting 3 weeks. And you look at it, so thinking back, like where are they at right now in the phase of fall camp? 3 weeks out, because you're not quite there yet installing stuff.
I mean, they've only been practicing for we'll call it 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the anticipation's kind of building a little bit though. And you're still fresh.
They're still a little fresh. I mean, they've been beating on each other pretty good because it's been padded practices all week this week, right? And let's be honest, I'll be straight honest with you. The difference between full pads and half pads is tackling. And that's the only difference, right? And it's still, I mean, that's still full go, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But this time of camp where there's still 2 full weeks left, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is where, at least when I was there, right? Like things started to get a little testy.
That was my second question. When do you start hating each other?
Yeah, things start getting a little testy a couple weeks in when you've literally been hitting each other in the face every day for 2 weeks, right? And it's kind of starting to get a little tired, a little grumpy, right?
Yeah, they might have girl problems. You want to let it out on the field.
And they've got them, all these gentlemen, all these boys, men are in the dorms.
Yeah,
you're not in the comforts of maybe your off-campus apartment or house. They've got you bunked up right now.
They've got them
weeks.
bunked up, so they've been seeing each other for a lot of time right now, and so it starts to get a little testy this time of camp, or at least it did when I was there.
Did you ever get in a dust up?
Gosh, yes,
you did
all the time. Yeah,
did Carricker ever?
No. I've told the story of the one time I accidentally tried to cut block Carricker, and I bounced off his thigh, and he just kept running.
Going.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like, okay. No, but like, I used to get into it with the Mario Williams, Bernard Thomas.
Oh, boy.
But I once got thrown like a discus by Trevor Johnson.
But I could never see you being the one to instigate these things.
Well, no, but people will get upset when you beat them.
Oh, yeah.
Is what would happen, right? Or they'd do something, dumb, and I'd have to throw the football at them, right? And that's how it would go.
That's petty, though.
And then next thing you know, it started. It's guys grabbing face masks and wrestling
and
right?
punching.
Well, but Bernard Thomas once was really upset because I blocked him way out of the play, and so he reared back and just started punching me in the face mask, right? Like boxer stance punching me in the face mask.
Was he smiling the whole time? Because he had the good grill.
with a grill
that sweet grill
that he ruined every team photo in.
Yeah.
But
I used to see those, a couple of guys. You mentioned Williams and Bernard.
Yeah.
When I was managing another restaurant on the north side of town, they were in all the time.
Oh, were they? Yeah.
And he was like, he always smiled. Always the nicest guy.
Oh,
both
Bernard,
of them.
Yeah.
And Bernard was pretty quiet, but Bernard was really talkative, and like the grill would always come smiling at him.
And I will say this about Bernard, right? Like, I liked Bernard.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes.
I was going to ask you that.
That's just how it goes.
Like, say you get in a fight in practice in the locker room. I'm sure
it's
everything's
not that
fine.
big a deal, right? Like DeMario and I didn't get along very well. We got in scuffles all the time, right? And we didn't ever talk outside of practice. But I ran into DeMario last year, right, at one of the Husker games, and it's like
What's
water
up?
under the bridge.
What's
it's
up?
like, hey, man. But it was funny because Bernard did that, and I'm just standing there, right? Like, dude's punching me in the face mask. It's a freaking titanium helmet. Like, what are we doing here? And I heard that Barney Cotton was the line coach at the time, and the linemen were rewatching that. And that part of the play was like on film, and he kept replaying it. And according to the story from the other lineman, they said Coach Cotton kept rewinding it and goes, "Good, keep hitting him. I hope he breaks his hand." Like, that's a perfect like old lineman like statement right there. There were some other choice words in the middle that I edited out
for sure.
Yeah, but
Interesting.
That's just how it goes, man.
Would a day like today, it's 70 not even 70 degrees.
Oh, you're the happiest dudes on earth going out.
It feels
there
good
right now.
today.
Oh, it feels like football. Is what it feels like a day like today. Heck, last night, if you were in the shade, right around 6 o'clock,
he was perfect.
It was unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a good time for fall camp, but they're doing install stuff. I'm sure, right, at this point still, and another week's worth of that, and then it'll switch gears to game prep.
Cool.
So
Yeah, and because also, talking through this, and I'm sure you guys did this. We're not looking past UTEP. Obviously, we're not good enough yet to go do that. But what's the installation like? Knowing you're playing a UTEP, but you also have a young quarterback that we have.
mm-hmm.
But looking, how much install? I mean, when you get to that point, you're installing for UTEP, sorry, but also you're looking at week 2 a little bit, right, with Colorado, correct?
Yeah, but in reality, all the install they're doing right now is for what they're planning on doing the whole season, right? So they've already looked at
this is foundation work.
Yeah, they've spent the entire spring and summer watching film of all the teams we're going to play against, and they're installing what they came up with that they think will work for the season, like what things they think we're going to need to do all season. And then the week before the game, you'll pare down what they think works best for that game, right? And so right now it's just everything they're doing now, they'll be doing all year. And then come UTEP week, it'll narrow down to what they're going to do against UTEP, right? And then the following week, it'll be what they're going to do against Colorado. But it will all have already been done in fall camp, right?
Gotcha.
Does that make sense,
Yeah.
right? It's
well,
just
yeah,
like
they've already
revisiting it.
You're revisiting.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
they're just
Makes total sense.
revisiting it. Yeah. But it'll be good. This time at fall camp's fun, and this is where it starts to become a grind for those kids because they know they've still got 2 full weeks left of it. But hey, that's the nature of it.
Getting good weather for it, boy, right now.
Yeah,
They're so lucky. So lucky right now.
Should we open gifts?
Let's do it.
All
Yeah, let's
right,
do it
all right.
because let's do.
I'm excited.
Which one?
What do you
first?
want
What
to do
you
first?
Let's do the bag first.
All right, bag first.
Go bag
That's
first.
That's one. That's a
Bag
gift that'll keep
first.
on giving. I know you need it right now, and where you're at in life.
It feels like a bottle.
It's like where you're at in life. It's
It feels like a
It's
bottle.
where you're at in life and where you're staying at. I think you might need a secret.
Oh, and that's the good stuff
so
right
good.
there too.
Little
Little
Basil Hazen,
little
baby.
bourbon.
You
That
might
is
need
my-
that.
Oh yeah,
That is my
100%.
all-time favorite,
Yeah.
by the way.
Favorite.
That's awesome.
So
I
there
love
you
that.
go.
Thank
Happy-
you.
Want to
Yeah.
know a
Thank
good
you.
story?
Yeah.
I was going to a friend's Christmas party 2 years ago, and I had a full bottle of that. And I was also bringing the salad. I was in charge of the salad. So I brought the salad. Hey, it could be worse. Could have brought dinner rolls.
Tell me it was just a straight bag of salad. It's just like
Yeah, well,
you didn't make a salad.
I had to put it together at the party.
Dude, the
What kind of
move is
salad-
to go over to Costco
Yeah.
and buy
Yeah, bro.
the Caesar salad that's like
Oh, I didn't
in
think
a
of that.
thing. That's the move, man.
I didn't think of that.
It's
Yeah,
the
bro.
move.
But anyways, my arms were full, and I walk into the door, and I dropped the entire bottle of Basil Hayden, shattered it everywhere.
I would have
Oh.
thrown the salad and left.
My night was ruined.
No, that's terrible, man.
So enjoy that.
Yes,
thank
do
you.
that. Now-
Appreciate it.
Now this is one. I think it's theme appropriate, correct?
I
Theme
love that.
appropriate that
I
we're
think
going to have
so.
to probably bust open.
Okay. Oh, all right. All
And I
right.
think when you see it, you're going to go, "This is amazing!" Like because we're going to test you. We're going to test this throughout
right.
the show.
All right. All right.
Show the camera.
What do you guys
Let me
think?
show the camera right there.
We're gonna show
Oh,
you
old
guys
school, baby.
why
Old
he's the best
school.
in the business.
For those of you listening on the
Or-
radio.
Or it might be one of those things where it's like,
Oh yeah, the old operation game,
Yeah.
man.
just a game of
Oh,
operation
yeah.
for the doc.
Play that with my kids once in a while.
Maybe let's do
Crush
that
'em.
during the break.
We'll do it during the break.
Sounds
All right,
good.
let's
Love
take a
that.
break, and when we come back, we're gonna play a little operation on the stream. So if you get a chance, go to Facebook, KFR. Is it on KFR? Just on the KFR page?
Yep.
Go to KFR or go to YouTube at the Morning Hookup. You can watch us and Dr. Dane Todd play operation during the break.
You're listening to the Morning Hookup with Bill Hooks and Will Wilson. More coming up.
By the way, I just want to show you that, and I'll show everybody on the stream hanging out with us. That job was executed by one Will Wilson.
Oh, look at him.
Look, he
Crisscross applesauce.
He can
just-
wrapped it, bro.
Yeah, that was me.
Dude, that was a good wrap job, man.
Thank you.
I never
don't-
realized the importance of wrapping a gift well until I watched Family Matters back in the day with old Steve Urkel.
Is that you, Will?
Yeah, that was me.
Okay.
And Steve Urkel gave Carl
Oh, he's
a
coming
lesson.
in. Yes.
Oh man,
Oh,
there
dude,
it
the
is.
parts are probably
the
let's
parts
see.
have got to be in.
Oh
there.
yeah, right there.
Oh,
we got to
oh,
put them
yeah.
together.
Yeah, we got to get these things put together. Oh no, we need a screwdriver.
No, it works.
Oh, it does.
You look. Yeah, man, hit the nose.
Dude, ridiculous. That's awesome,
I got a
boys.
better camera angle here.
Oh, is
That's
that a better angle?
Can you hurry up?
I'm trying. Can I get the scissors? This
No,
thing
old
won't-
man. Yeah,
I'm shaky this morning.
he got that arthritis in those fingers at this point.
Probably do.
Can't help his golf game much.
All right, here's the.
Oh, we can't forget the
Can
rubber
you name which
band.
bone for us too?
Yeah, as we're going through this.
Pretty sure some of these bones don't exist.
You mean the dog doesn't exist?
The-
and somebody is
Yeah, the
I
dog bone doesn't
I have a
exist.
bad angle, so I'm gonna let you guys put them on, so that they can. You mean what? We don't have that bone in our body.
Yeah.
This goes here. Oh, where's the butterfly? Right there.
Yeah, that one goes there.
Okay, thanks. There's the pencil. Try to get the pencil.
Oh, the pencil's the hardest
Hey,
one.
how does somebody get a pencil in their arms?
Where's that guy?
Oh, I mean, I've pulled nails out of people's forearms, so
This one goes,
I'm sure a
there's
pencil
that.
can happen. It's got to be the thread.
Here's the last one. Got them all.
All right.
Bucket.
Okay.
Here's the broken heart.
Feel like that's the one we should go
There's a
for.
wrench down there. Oh, the dog is really hard too.
All right.
There's
Here
some
we
hard
go.
ones
Here we
there.
go. Testing. Test.
No, man.
Just make sure it works.
Oh,
Let's
man.
no,
it works.
It buzzed.
It works.
Hey, is it true they make you do this in medical school?
Yeah, this is all medical school is we just sit around and play operation for 4 years
This
straight.
is what you paid six
That's-
figures for.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And
That's
this
all
is
you
why
do.
this is why you're still trying to get out of debt.
Yeah. So now it's all
What's this?
about
Oh,
just
man.
being gentle and straight.
Boom.
Boom.
That's
God.
one.
Bone done.
This is absolutely incredible. You're getting live action from Dr.
Yeah,
Dane
the
Todd.
butterflies in there a little crooked. Gonna be a
I mean,
problem.
we're not making it easy for you.
Gonna be a problem.
And they're a little crooked. There we go.
Look,
There's
you
the
notice he's going for all the
butterfly
easy ones
gone.
first.
Yep.
It's all easy
You got to
first.
make it look good to begin with, right?
Oh my goodness.
Got to look
Right.
good to surgery.
Ryan
good.
840 said captivating radio right here.
Oh yeah, 100%, man.
I mean, you
Oh.
don't celebrate the doc's birthday without anything with
The
operation.
wrench a little bit tricky
Come
here.
on.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, you got me all nervous now. I'm struggling on the wrench. Can't quite get a hold of her.
Do you guys go through as a dog? I don't know why I even thought of this. Like meditation drills to keep your hands steady. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know how you
No,
become
but
a
that would
steady
be
hand guy.
That'd be a really good idea. Honestly, I think you either have steady hands or,
Or
you
you don't.
don't, right?
Like next level. Like I'm gonna be
Yeah.
a doctor, but I have got the shakes.
yeah, it's like all things, man. Some people just can do things better than others, and that's okay. Everybody's got a skill. But I've worked with guys. Oh, there
Oh,
was.
we got this
there
one.
was the apple.
That's all right.
The
You just-
apple. I went down on the apple. Should I,
Adam's apple.
do I go for the pencil?
Good news is that you could have sewed that up because you nicked the throat. It's
That's
fine.
right. That's right. Oh,
Suction.
Ooh, that one's hard.
pencil's real. Pencil is real.
I'm
Get the
Pencil.
hell out of here.
Got the pencil.
Now take a few shots of whiskey and then do it.
I know, right? That's the
That'd
way.
be a hell of a game.
I've got a funny story about that I can't tell on air.
Okay, we won't do that.
There we
is
go. The rib.
unbelievable.
Are we down to one?
We're down to one, two. No,
Three.
there's a few left actually. There's a
Oh.
whole bunch of pieces in
All right,
this
I'm gonna
thing,
go
man.
back in.
Tweet man 32 31 29 said, and just like that, DDT can never do surgery for me. It was one little deal. Look, he's just on fire.
The heart's in there upside down. little bit of a problem.
Tweedman, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm impressed. I would definitely
Yes.
let him.
Here goes the heart.
Like, think about the number of times we would have already buzzed
Right.
or been buzzed.
Oh.
He was the Nebraska Gatorade Player of the Year and the top-rated fullback in the 2006 NCAA football video game. Now, he's a sports medicine specialist and team physician for the University of Nebraska. Live on the Morning Hookup right now, powered by Dr. Dane Todd. It is Nebraska's very own Dr. Dane Todd.
Man, if you weren't on the stream, you missed a work of art.
So just so you're aware, that is all of the items removed over one commercial break.
Yes.
With one tiny buzz.
Tiny buzz.
I am impressed. And I shouldn't be because you're a surgeon. Like, this is
I
what
mean-
you do.
Did you see, like, he had the one hand was like, all right, you stay there,
you gotta line up for it. You gotta brace.
and
the
I'm
other
gonna
thing
work.
is you gotta put your forearm on the side of the box. That's
See
the
that?
key. You gotta minimize things that'll make your hand wiggle.
Oh, that makes
I
sense.
don't even know
Yeah.
what
Would
I
it
just
would
saw.
surgery be easier if there was a light that buzzed if you hit somebody's?
Oh yeah, that I'm sure that would make it so much easier. So much easier that if something's gonna go wrong, there's sirens that go off. Yeah, I'm sure that wouldn't cause any more anxiety than there already is.
That is
In-
good.
instead, there's these little things around there that go psh, 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 and they spray this red stuff everywhere if you catch them. And so that's its own little light.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
it. Got it. Wow.
In fact, that case I was doing yesterday is
Oh.
one of those ones that's like a little bit dicey, right?
Mhm.
And somebody asked, they said, "Well, what's back there?" And I said, "This little thing that if I hit it, it goes psh, psh, psh," and we got a big problem.
Well, I am impressed.
Oh my gosh, that was good. Again,
Thank you guys. This is awesome. Man.
Dr.
This is
Dane
awesome.
Todd, birthday was yesterday. We're celebrating today in the Morning Hookup. Such a great friend of ours in the show. So we got Operation. We did challenge him on the stream, by the way, to have some of the basil haze and have a couple of cocktails and then try that again.
Try that again.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that won't improve my skills very
Because
much.
I
there.
think
never
some
know.
of us, Will and I, would have to drink to do that.
You never know. Alcohol can improve some things for people.
It'd make you a little less nervous about the light going off. I can tell you that
That's
much.
true.
Oh, well. Burr, burr, burr.
Yeah.
Boy, what about, speaking of being nervous, a lot of great Olympic stuff happened yesterday. If you didn't catch, boy, Team USA basketball, they were in some trouble yesterday.
They
for
were
a
in
long
deep.
time. 76-61, I believe, at one point. They got down as much as 18, I believe, in this game. I will give them credit for this. The team aspect of that came through because they figured out a way to manhandle and win the fourth 32-15, I believe, in the fourth. Curry finally made his mark in the Olympics, goes for 36, hits 9 threes. LeBron, a good second triple-double in his Olympic career. Embiid stepped up big time at times. Booker hits a shot. This team showed that they're tough.
Yep.
And they're tough as a team, not just individuals, man. What an impressive getting it done. We talked about it yesterday. We thought that it'd be tough against Serbia for the third time. Beating a team 3 times is tough.
Statistically, that's really hard to do.
Yeah. Now they get to advance. They do advance to the medal game, the gold medal game.
Yep.
How about France? They are
Wemby?
going to play the host country. It's going to be an away game
Yeah, it is.
playing against France.
Oh, those refs are not going to be on our side.
Oh my goodness.
LeBron's going to be in foul trouble in 2 minutes.
They better be on. I mean, they better be neutral. This is the Olympics, for God's sake.
No, there's already been some complaints from some other teams about that scenario with the reffing in the Olympics.
I was very impressed. I think Jason Tatum should probably just go home.
Wow, sitting on the bench again, man.
No.
He apparently left. Did you see that?
Left what? The bench?
Yeah, and he went to the locker room. He was pissed.
Oh wow.
Yeah, see, that's
I did not see that part. I did notice a few moments in the game when they were on their run and they're just getting hype, and you got LeBron, and they're just they're feeling good, and I did not see Tatum jump off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's the difference between like the dream team,
Mhm.
right? Back in the day, right?
Mhm.
Where they managed to pull it all together so that they could just go and play as a team, and then they beat everybody by 80.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas this team could do the same thing. Let's be honest. They've got 20 NBA All-Stars on the team, right?
Mhm.
Or some ridiculous number.
Yeah.
Right. Like, come
Yeah.
on. What are we doing here?
It
guys?
is. France isn't gonna be easy.
No,
I-
home country. They're feeling really good, man. They're there. You got one of the stars.
Yep.
Sitting there at a big 7-4, ready to rock. They're
Oh,
just
I
playing a
thought
lot of confidence.
Rudy Gobert.
Gobert's terrible, but they're playing. Look, man, they're playing a lot of confidence. They'll have every bit of the energy of that crowd, right, when they play.
Yep.
America's gonna have to overcome that and just remember who they are. Play tough defense, and it's been a star every single day.
Yeah, and Ryan 840 makes a good point. I will eat my words. MP did have a good stretch there in the
At
end
one
of the
point, I
game.
think he scored 7 straight. He was tough. He was tough, man.
He played good. One thing I've noticed on this show is when I talk about somebody, they usually play good. It happened a lot with Josiah Alec. Happened again with Embiid.
I feel like he's taking.
So you're going to
credit.
be just all over our offensive line this fall? Is that what's
If-
going to
my
happen?
gosh,
if that's
which
what
parts?
it takes.
Will's just going to be just manhandling those guys.
If
just
that's what it takes.
verbally abusing them.
Hey,
That's going to be so many conversations around that line after the week they've had
Yeah.
with Big Teddy going down.
Yeah.
And then, man, you feel bad for an individual like that because it'll be his 4th surgery
Yep.
and it's different leg.
Yep.
That's tough.
So it's a fun orthopedic statistic, right?
Oh, I
but
love
not a fun patient statistic.
yeah.
The number one risk factor for tearing an ACL is having torn an ACL previously.
Wow. Even if it's on the other leg.
Yep. All comers, all cause, just number one risk factor for
Is they're
tearing an
tearing the other
ACL
one.
is having torn one before.
And
Oh
not
my
having
gosh.
grass fields, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
exactly.
You're going to get that debate going on.
I don't know what field he was on when that happened.
Coach Roy did not say, but he said it was one on the first or second play of a Monday practice.
Yeah. Who knows what
Happens.
field they were on?
Yeah.
Right.
Also, by the way, Will and I sat here and watched this after the show yesterday. What about women's volleyball?
Oh, yeah.
Olympic volleyball, man. 5-set thriller
Mhm.
against number 1 Brazil. And they move on, man.
Love that.
Back in the gold medal game again.
I love that.
Former Huskers are sitting there. We got Olarantes and Robinson Cook is there. You got obviously the GOAT for us, Jordan Larson.
Yep.
Hanging back, and that'd be fun. A lot of fun there. But I think a lot of the country, America, was zeroed in on track yesterday.
Yes.
Right in on track. Obviously, the 200. Lyle's going for the double 1 and 2.
If he doesn't have COVID, is he winning that race?
I don't know. There was a lot of stuff. You saw him.
I blame COVID.
You
Yeah.
saw the prelim. You saw all that stuff. He was wearing a mask during that. But there's a lot of people said that if you watched him when he came out, when he was introduced, he was running around in circles and like hyping the crowd up.
He always does that.
I know.
Yeah, that's his thing.
And then, obviously something was taken out of him. You saw him after the race on the ground, really couldn't catch his breath. They ended up going on like a wheelchair to get him off the track.
I mean, it
He did
cannot
get bronze.
be good. Yeah. It's not good for you, right?
No. apparently.
Hard on lungs.
Yeah, apparently. And he's done at Paris, by the way. He will not be a part of any of the relays.
Yeah.
Yeah, which sucks.
Yeah, it's too bad. But world record
Oh, my
Right?
gosh.
in the 400 high hurdles.
Yes. Like, talking about the GOAT of all goats.
Yeah. Only person to ever win 2 golds in the Olympics in the 400-meter high hurdles.
Only time.
Only time ever.
Yep.
I also saw a crazy stat line, and I may be getting it wrong, right, when I was watching last night, but they ran this along the bottom ticker, and it said that the United States has won a medal in every single track and
Yes,
field event
that is
in
correct.
this Olympics.
Wow.
You are
Every event we've gotten.
you are correct.
Wow, that's awesome.
Isn't that crazy?
We
Also,
rule the
talking about
track.
a crazy stat with Sydney McLaughlin, by the way. Again, the GOAT of that race.
Yeah.
She's been racing, preparing to get to the 50 mark. And again, she set the world record yesterday, 50.37. Did you guys know that she's also set that world record 6 different times? now?
Wow.
Goes all the way back. It goes all the way back to the Olympic trials in 21, the Olympics of 21, the USA's in 22, the World's in 22, the Olympic trials this year, and the Olympics.
Wow.
She has set the bar so stinking high.
I mean, it's Katie Ledecky on the track.
Yeah. By the way, Dane, and I appreciate how you're always very confident in me. You have my back on a lot of things, and I think you'll have my back on this one. We
He's
had
coming at me.
a conversation. I think was it yesterday or Wednesday when it comes to the 110 meter hurdle.
Oh, yeah.
I think
He's on my side.
I could get over all the hurdles.
Not even you don't have a snowball's chance in hell. Do
Oh,
you
give
have,
me a break.
do you
were hoping for.
do they get us set up a little step ladder in front of them for you?
Here's my argument.
Have you ever stood next to one of those?
Yes, I have.
They're like waist high.
How do you know I can't jump?
Will,
Okay, fine, I can't jump very well. But here's my argument. It may take me 3 minutes, but I will get over all those hurdles.
I mean, that is just one of the worst takes ever.
I can do it.
Now, here's the deal. We can't just. I think you got to set up the full track.
Yeah.
Each lane has to have hurdles on it.
Dane, do you have any connections at the NU track complex?
No. Well, I mean, yes, obviously, but
Can we get
I
on the
don't.
southeast?
I don't want to see you get injured.
I'm not
Well,
going to get
you're
hurt.
gonna have to be there.
I mean, it's just ridiculous.
You're gonna have to be there.
I will. I'm willing to bet like anything.
All right, so here you go. Let me put one out there for you.
Okay.
So when I was in high school, Barrett Rude, okay, turns out he's moderately athletic,
Sure,
right? Okay,
sure.
went out for track, and they had him do the hurdles. Okay, the 110 hurdles.
Mhm.
He went out for his first meet, 110 hurdles after doing practice and everything else. Knocked over the first 3 hurdles in a row, fell down and walked off the track.
He quit.
So I'm sure you've got a better chance than Barrett had to make it over those
Well,
hurdles.
see, but he's trying to go fast. My thing is I'm just trying to get over them.
You think he was trying to go very fast by the third one?
Well, that's the point of racing. That's the point of racing, Dane, is to get first place. I really think I could do it. And I'm not just saying this to be funny.
When was the last time you stood next to one of those hurdles?
Did we find out yesterday they were 39 inches, I believe?
39 inches.
That's nothing.
12, 24, 36. 3
How
foot,
tall are you, Will?
Three
Well, number
foot-
one, I know how to do it. You got
3'3".
You got to put the leg over, and then the
Right.
other one comes over.
Yeah, you're right. That's all there is to it. You're
But-
just one leg in front of the other.
I really.
But
think
again,
could
I
do
want
it.
to see if we're doing it, all 8 lanes, all the hurdles set up. Because if you're in the inside, how you going to do it?
You're
You
gonna
can't go
wanna wear-
outside that thing.
You're gonna want to wear a cup to that, by
Uh,
the way.
No, I mean I wear short shorts because the legs need to have room to extend.
This
But
guy,
I'm not joking with you. I really think I could do it.
yeah.
Well, let's set it
Oh,
up. I'm
boy.
telling you,
We're
let's,
doing
let's
this.
go to
You're
Lincoln
gonna
East.
have to
I
do
got
it.
connections over at
Okay,
East.
perfect.
Olympic events, if you
Perfect.
can't watch them today, obviously, if you get a chance, you can watch prime time at Paris and catch up on everything. But today, women's golf is moving along right now. I don't know the update, but I know Nelly Corda was kind of hanging in there. She's like 4 or 5 under, going to 18 or so. I know Rose Zhang was making a charge, 5, 6 under. The lead was at 8 when we looked, so something to watch for tomorrow. There is a men's water polo semifinal today. USA Serbia. That's going on currently right now. And also right now, men's volleyball is in the bronze medal match. They're currently against Italy, and they're up 2-0.
Yeah.
So they're rolling right now.
I saw something on Twitter about the bronze medals. People are like freaking out because they're wearing, and then other people are like, well, you clearly don't know how bronze works. Like,
That's a
know.
good point. It's
Yeah.
supposed to tarnish.
exactly.
Also, USA women's basketball. They'll play Australia today. I think it's actually made already tipped off. They're going for 60 straight wins right now.
It's
How
ridiculous.
about that?
That's
Into the
pure
semifinal.
dominance
Pure
right there.
dominance. 60 straight wins. They're playing Australia right now to get into the gold medal match. And a lot of track and field going on. The 4x1. If you love fast relays, the 4x1s today. You'll have a lot of that shot put, triple jump. Also, I have not watched this yet, but I've heard a lot of people talking about this breakdancing.
Oh,
People
I
are
forgot that that's
all
gonna happen.
about this. The women's breaking final at 1:00 today. I want to check it out. Also, Will, do you still have the clip of the best rhythmic gymnastics ever performance?
Rhythmic gymnastics. You're not talking
you're-
about the moonwalk on the synchronized swim.
No, that's not that, right? I'm talking about Will Ferrell and his little twirl.
Oh,
You showed me that the other day, and I feel
old
like
school. Yeah,
yes,
yeah, that's a good one.
That is
That's
fantastic.
really good.
rhythmic gymnastics all around, individual all around right now on Peacock for your pleasure.
That's amazing. By the
Yeah.
way, Shane Beatty said he ran hurdles in high school, and he ran against Niles Paul at a Omaha North meet, and he said Niles beat him by 4 seconds.
Miles Paul is an interesting guy because he came here as a receiver,
Mhm.
right? Super highly touted, and then turned into a tight end
He got
in the
huge.
NFL. A humongous
And
tight
he
end
played for
for a long
at
time.
least like 8
Yeah.
seasons.
Yeah, he
right?
played for a long time.
Yeah. Well, Shane, that's impressive. You
That's-
got it.
wow.
I'm serious. We need to set this up. I really think I could do. I think it'd be good for the show. It'd be good content.
What might not be good for you?
I think it'd be fun.
Man,
Okay.
that's just
That's
terrible
good
plan.
stuff. All right, let's take a break. Ernesto said, "Will."
And if I do it, I think this should be the bet. If I do it, you guys have to take me out to a nice steak.
Oh my
Okay,
God, there's
deal.
so much coming on right now. Well, I think you could too, Sarah.
Thank you.
Okay,
See, Sarah has
I
my
think you
back.
could totally do it. Ryan, if we have to see Will do this, Maggie says Will doing the hurdles must be recorded from multiple angles.
We'd have to put a time limit on it.
Yeah,
That's
Will,
the thing.
I
get a
can't be out
time
there all
limit.
day long.
Yeah, you get a time
That's
limit.
not the bet. The bet is I
no.
get over all of them.
No, it's
No,
probably
you
not.
can't change it here at the
Gotta
end.
be a
This is-
time limit.
Okay, now we're not doing it. No, we're not doing it.
Oh, sour grapes. There it is.
So sour.
All right, fine. Give me 2 minutes.
I was gonna give you like 45 seconds.
45 seconds.
Because at 2 minutes you're walking down the track and literally
You're not even-
climbing over
but
hurdles.
you're not
even
hurdling.
jumping. you're
Sarah's
not
with
hurdling.
me. That wasn't the original
yeah,
bet.
but there's,
It
that's
was-
not
I can
hurdling.
get
There's
over
a difference
them.
between hurdling, right, and crawling over something.
I'm not gonna crawl over. I'm gonna jump.
Oh, those knees, those shins and knees are getting banged.
Okay, if you're gonna jump,
Oh, I'm gonna
then
jump.
I won't give you a time limit.
Okay, perfect. That's all I
But you've
need.
got to make it over. You don't make it over one, you're off.
Then I'm done. I
Okay.
agree. I
Those knees
agree.
and chin are gonna get banged.
Yeah. And you can't roll on your back either. You can't be Superman diving and rolling it out.
No. I'm gonna do it like they do it in the Olympics.
Oh,
This
no,
is-
it ain't gonna look like the Olympics. But now you're lying.
All right. Well,
That's all cap.
let's get this set up in the next few weeks. Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Mom-
they
Mom
do it in
just
the
texted-
Olympics.
Mom just texted and said, "Wear a nut cup."
I'm gonna do it like they do it in the Olympics.
There's only one way to do it. What am I gonna bunny hop over them?
and we don't know how you're going to accomplish this.
We don't even know.
It's. I told you. You gotta go.
Oh, if you're on the stream, he's demonstrated it, and he just got a 1/4 inch of air.
Well, I don't have much. I don't have a lot of space to work with.
Well,
here,
that's
Dave.
about the space you're gonna have to work with. How much space
Oh,
do you need to get
man.
a?
I feel like we got to take a break.
Yeah, we gotta take a break. Let's take a break, and we'll come back with a whole lot more Dr. Dane Todd.
You're listening to the Morning Hookup with Bill Hooks and Will Wilson. More coming up.
There, Greg. Make sure you have Elijah on standby, as Will's like any DDT treatment.
Yeah.
Shane's mad. He's like, Will, losing by 4 seconds in a 17-second race is not impressive.
I guess I don't know track very well then. Yeah.
Man, Sarah's like, oh, Shane said stretch those hip flexors. Sarah also, she's got excuses for you.
She's
He's
got my
connected
back.
by a cord.
No, she's the only one who has a sane head on her shoulders.
Oh man.
I'll make some, if the track at Lincoln East is always open, and I think they just have the hurdles just down there. They don't like put them away or anything. So we could just do that, I think.
This is incredible.
Such a terrible idea.
Like, I like to be proven wrong. I got to see it.
yeah. Yeah.
'Cause
I would
I'm
too.
not.
I'd
be like, that's like me saying, like, I don't give a crap.
You're going to want to wear knee pads and elbow pads and
Like,
wrist
that'd be like,
braces.
like,
You're
you
going
know what?
down.
I can hit a fastball for Andy Johnson. No doubt.
Yeah, no doubt.
My cousin's been again from Minnesota. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Like, it'd be like that, right?
You guys, I
Or
I
Dane
really
saying, like, you know what?
Ernesto,
I'm gonna run. Dane be like, you know what, Zach, hit me on the fly route.
Ernesto's just straight up, do not do it. He's just, Ernesto is coming through with the best advice you got here, Will, and
Wouldn't
that
that-
is just do not do it.
Ernesto, I don't
Wouldn't
need
that be
whip from
like?
you.
That'd be like if like Zach was like in the shotgun and you're out wide. They're like, No.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that was a play.
Hey,
Right? That
by the
was
way,
like a
we're going to
decoy.
Dane.
Yeah.
The ball's up. Touchdown, Dayton's on 80-yard pass.
Yeah, because that was gonna happen. I was a threat. They put a guy out there to cover me just because they were like, well, I guess we have to put somebody out there. And know what happened? He was paying so little attention that I ran out there and cut blocked him. And then the receivers got yelled at in the receiver room because they hadn't gotten a cut block on that backside guy all
You
year.
got him.
And I went out there one time and cut blocked that DB.
Oh, great question, Greg. Have we asked Nora? It could be affecting her future too.
I don't think she's listening.
That's
right now.
so
She's
good.
doing the right thing, man. I think she ever listens to you on this show. It's over, but
Welcome back in the morning hookup. Having a great time on a Friday with Dr. Dane Ty. A little birthday celebration. Hanging out with the doc. Well, we got to go back real quick and ask you. Yesterday was a big, I kind of put him on the spot a little bit. It was Ask Will Anything. And I asked him about if there's anything that your mom, I used mom first, but it then eventually went to his dad, that they made for dinner and you got invited over and you ate it because you had to eat it, but it
Ooh.
wasn't very good.
yeah.
And then his sister chimed in and said, anything his dad makes is beep.
Oh,
No
really?
good.
Well,
Not-
Dane,
not bueno.
have you heard of the classic Midwestern meal, bleep on a shingle?
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. That has never been served in my household.
He's made that one time and it was absolutely disgusting.
So
Yeah.
apparently last night was a little pot roast.
Mm-hmm.
Did this pass
Actually-
the grade?
It was called Mississippi Mud Roast.
What is the names
It's
of this
unclear to
crap?
me what's
But what
happening.
really was it?
It was a chuck roast in the crock pot with like some gravy mix. And
Can we just call it a roast, by the way? Gross. I hate gravy.
Yeah.
you're
I'm
insane.
not a gravy fan at all.
Not a big gravy guy.
No.
Oh
either.
my god. No, it was actually really good. Some little mashed potatoes, some garlic bread. It was good.
Sounds heavy.
It was heavy. I've been
Yeah.
feeling it this morning.
Sounds heavy.
Yeah,
I do like a chuck roast in a crock pot.
me
Oh,
too.
boy,
Right.
good
Seasoned
roast.
well.
Just some
right.
potatoes
Break
and
her
some
on
carrots
down real
around
good.
it.
Yeah. That is a good way to go.
He nailed it. It was
So
good.
he nailed it. So he's
Nice. I love that.
And I had a glass of
Chianti, Merlot,
No, I had a glass
Moscato.
of
Moscato.
Yingling. I had a glass of
Oh.
Yingling.
You know, it's so funny to me because Yingling in Atlanta, right, and down
Mm-hmm.
south where you can get it anywhere, is like Budweiser, right?
Yeah.
Like-
yes.
Like like Yingling's just like, oh, I guess we'll grab
Yingling.
some
Yeah.
Yingling, right?
Right.
Whereas here, everyone I know who goes somewhere, they're like, oh, I came back with some Yingling.
It's a big
I'm like,
deal.
Yeah, it's Budweiser.
Yeah, it is.
But
Well, to you,
it's
it
not
is.
bad, but I mean, it's just funny in different areas. It's just so prevalent that it's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, it's like getting In and Out. We don't have In and Out anywhere near here.
no,
you
yeah.
know? Like that's a big deal. if
Like
you
the
could do
goof,
that.
the players who were having their parents sneak in and out into the hotel when we were out at USC.
Really?
Oh, I didn't tell you that story.
No,
Uh-oh.
tell this.
Yeah, so when we went out to USC, we went out a couple of days early, which was actually fun. We actually went to Lowry's Steakhouse out there as a whole team, and oh, man,
How much
did some
meat was eaten there, baby?
damage was done. But yeah, there were the California kids, right, whose folks were out there. They were literally having their parents go to In and Out and sneak it into the hotel for them. And
Mm.
Why was it like against the rule? Like it sounds like it was.
yeah, because you're not supposed to be eating that kind of junk when you're about to go, get your brains beat in by USC. you gotta have a clear mind,
and that's what happened.
unclogged arteries.
They
what-
knew.
That's what happened when you guys got your brains kicked in.
Yeah, but I mean, we didn't get kicked in that bad, but definitely did
But,
not get kicked.
For the record, In and Out is not as good as people say. It's pretty bland. Last time
Yeah.
I had it, it wasn't very good.
It's fine.
I'll have
To each
runs
their
every
own.
day of the week.
I do like Runza.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I do
We're
like
there.
Runza.
Fall camp going on.
Fall camp?
Just talking like question being. So right now they're battling, man. There's
Yep.
bumps, bruises. injuries are occurring, maybe some not as severe as the ACLs and things like that. But as some of you doctors that are down there, what's the unique balance you guys have to balance? Because these guys are fighting for position. They're fighting for time, fighting for depth, but they get nicked up and dinged up, man. What are those conversations like? Because obviously, it hurts.
Yeah.
I'm sore. Could I get hurt worse? I'm losing time. There's a lot of that going on, right?
Yeah. It's basically, it's pretty simple when you kind of break it down. And that is, you're just balancing healing and recovery with their ability to do football activities and compete effectively. Right. And so if you have a situation where there's a high risk of making something worse or damaging something further, like, you're out, and that's all there is to it. We got to make modifications. You can't play, you can't participate, you can't do the things that will cause problems, right? Because in reality, I'm not there to make sure our football team is on the field. I'm there to make sure those kids are healthy for the next 50 years, right? And so, but on the other end of the spectrum is, okay, you're dinged up, you've got this, that, or the other. If you can't make it worse and all you can do is make it sore, what can you tolerate? Right?
Exactly.
Let's see what you can tolerate and what you can do.
Interesting.
I'm assuming Ernesto's calling.
Oh, was that him?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, he just hung up.
Oh, call back. And all those, when you guys have those conversations, directly with position coaches, like what?
No,
trainers?
No, is the way it's with the training staff, basically, because the trainers run it.
I want to tell you this: you go tell Coach Rule he can't go in.
Yeah,
you go tell Tony why he can't play.
Yeah, I want to have as little to do with the coaches as possible. We really try hard to separate the medicine, right, from the coaches.
Yeah, I think those are interesting conversations because obviously you guys are looked at some like, well, what's wrong with them? Why can't those conversations? Good morning, Ernesto.
Happy birthday, DDT.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
They should have played at your birthday.
I know, right?
Well, we got another segment.
We had the mayor. The mayor.
Oh, we did have the mayor. That's right. The mayor did sing.
I forgot you sent me that, Ernesto.
Yeah. You got to put Luke on, man.
We got
Luke
you.
and the mayor. Could you imagine?
We got you.
Will, the hurdles are so hard, bro. You better have shin guards. You better go to a donor bank, if you know what I mean, before you go. Ensure that the Wilson name will keep running. Pardon the pun.
Funny.
But I'm glad you like the operation game, but it's clearly he's awake. You need an anesthesiologist. And I've been to Lowry's, buddy, but my company, it was a small startup company that I was working for. The sales guy conveniently forgot his credit card, and I had to put everything on there, man. The accountant was pissed off at me. I was like, what am I going to do? Y'all told us to eat there. You want me to let the guy starve? Anyway.
By the way,
that's an expensive bill.
By the way, Ernesto, I'm like very disappointed in you.
Wow.
I thought we were buddies. You've had my back. I've had your back.
And he has your back right now by telling you not to do it.
Oh, he's got your back. It's way back.
Are you mad because I didn't call in this morning?
Well, you called in right now, so
you're gonna upset her.
Will's upset.
I'm not upset
right there.
I'm honestly laughing.
I
at
can
all
see
of
the
you guys,
disappointment in his eyes.
When this happens and I do it,
you're feeling really good about yourself, and I like that confidence.
I really think I can do it.
Well, I'll get a calendar and I'll never forget again.
Bang, bang, bang.
Get off my
bang,
phone
bang,
lines.
and bang.
Jerk.
That's awesome. Hey,
Well
let's take another break. We come back and we'll wrap up and do some stories we missed.
More next on the Morning Hookup on KFOR.
Mess that up.
What'd you mess up?
Just something on the log.
Nothing we'd know.
Nothing you guys will know.
What's up on the weekend, fellas? Hope you're not on call.
Fall's happening now.
Oh yeah.
This weekend truly kicks off fall for me. Like yesterday was great. It actually lined up perfectly, right? Birthday day mostly off. Took care of something I really wanted to do. But then tonight we've got a get together with all of our athletic trainers to kind of kick off the fall sports season.
Like all your people, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
All our people, any of the local high school trainers who don't work for us or work for LPS. And then tomorrow, hockey tryouts, Sunday, hockey tryouts, Sunday evening, flag football.
Yeah, buddy. Flag football.
It's
Got to
like-
get the kids to bed early. They're in
school
training
starts
right now.
Monday.
They're all in training.
So would this be a bad time to ask you to help me move this weekend?
Yeah, that's poor choice. Let me give you the best piece of moving advice I can.
Okay.
You hire people.
Well, that's
You box everything up,
Yep.
and then you hire guys to do the carrying. That is the best piece of advice. It's the best $200 you ever spent in your entire life.
Done.
well, that's ridiculous.
And don't move.
That is what lazy old men, I guess, do.
No, that's what-
you'll thank us.
Yeah.
I really don't have a lot of stuff. So
Yeah. It's
Moving.
always more than you think. But that's what you
Yeah,
do.
man. You guys are out and about. boy.
okay.
Sorry, what happened?
Well, Mom says the 110 hurdles are taller than the 220s. Maybe I should do the 220s.
Nope.
Tough break.
You
You
said
already said
110.
110.
I didn't know there. I thought that was the length of the distance
It's
you were
100
running.
No, it's 110
Yeah, it is.
meters.
It's 110 meters.
But the hurdles are
But
39 inches.
the hurdles are
I think the
39
200s are
inches.
probably, I think what Greg told us yesterday, like 29, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, they're shorter.
They're shorter.
But tough break, bro. You said
110. 110.
you want to sit there and go with the rules of what you
Yeah,
said, and we
there it
can't
is.
change it. There you go. You got the 39-inch hurdle.
take that.
I'm down for
It's
whatever.
it's above belly button high on you, man.
Yeah.
Anytime, any place.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
And don't even get me in the pool. I'll beat anybody down and back.
No, you won't. Katie Ledecky would crush you.
Well, I meant in the room. Anybody in the room.
America won men's volleyball, bronze medal winner.
Great.
It's a medal. Why are you so anti that?
I know, right?
Bronze.
I mean, it's not like they excel in men's volleyball. Welcome back in the morning hookup. Few minutes left. Hanging out with Dr. Dane Todd Will Wilson. Got a couple stories out there. Women's basketball is going on right now. They're trying to win 60 in a row. Do you want to play the stories that we missed?
The stories we missed. The morning hookup.
It's like every major sport is always trying to like up their game, right, to make it more popular. Do you see what Major League Baseball is doing with NASCAR,
No.
Motorsports World? Next season, the Reds and the Braves will play a game at Bristol Motor Speedway.
Wow.
How about that? It seats around 150,000.
They'll only be 3 miles away from the actual field.
It's 90 miles to Asheville, North Carolina out there. But they drew in 2016, Tennessee and Virginia Tech played a college football game there, drew almost 157,000.
I mean, how could you possibly see?
I don't know.
You know?
It's just though, it's kind of their thing lately with baseball. Like in that, you remember they did the game up in Omaha. They played at Fort Bragg. They were in the Field of Dreams has been a continuous series of late. Now they're going to go to that, man.
Yeah.
Bristol.
I think people have been making fun of what this could look like. It looks like it could be like Polo Grounds, where the center field is like
Yeah.
500 feet.
Probably.
Yeah.
If they do that, I don't. But
That's interesting.
it'd be they should have a race going on as they're playing baseball. They could have 2 events going on at the same time.
That would be great.
Yeah,
There you go. Now we're talking.
So
that's an idea.
So
That's
what
an
they should
idea.
do
Yeah.
at Memorial Stadium is next time we have a football game is we have to have a track event too.
That's right. There is a track around it. They have to run underneath the.
Same.
It would be pretty sweet though, because you'd go underneath the bleachers.
Yeah.
Right. And then they'd reappear.
That's
And like,
awesome.
who knows what kind of lead changes happened or what kind of shenanigans happened when
Oh, my
nobody
Yeah.
could see.
One comes out all bloody.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, I wonder what happened to them.
Yeah. Weird.
Meanwhile, I'm 100 yards ahead. Nothing.
Whoa. Boy, the Olympics finished this weekend too, by the way. It went fast. And by the way, Will, I know you're going to be a little more pissed off. Now we're 2 behind in the golds.
What?
What?
Currently, right now, they have China has 32. You need to talk bad about China because when you talk bad about things, things work.
I think they need to drug test China. I think that.
Well, I think that's actually been a theme of some of the events, like that came out with one of the swimming events where the Australian coach was pretty upset because one of the swimmers like broke the world record by some crazy amount of time, like over half a second or
geez.
something.
Doesn't
Test 'em.
happen.
And it's not supposed to happen.
Test him. Chichi Rodriguez passed away.
My gosh, what a I don't know, polarizing figure of the golf world, man. I remember like kind of seeing him at the end of it, right when he was like the whole putter, put it away.
Yeah, and the coolest picture in golf history is him with his caddy at the Masters. Like what, 50 years ago. Coolest photo of all time.
Yeah, man. He never won a major. Best finish ever was the U.S. Open. Did win it 8 times. He won 8 times on the PGA Tour, 22 times on the Champions Tour. World Golf Hall of Fame member. Stud.
Dane, you're gonna miss Chichi Rodriguez.
I am
sure.
very much.
Dane's like
Very much.
never.
That just put a damper on my entire day.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, such is life. Everything was going well, and then you had to drop that story.
Chichi.
He's having a great Friday.
Having a great Friday.
Way to ruin a guy's birthday.
Yeah, crushed it.
Hey,
man.
I didn't die. Chichi.
You can
died.
make it better by me watching you fall all over the track.
Oh man.
Yeah, well, that's
There is,
not gonna
I
happen.
mean, hopefully over the weekend there's good news. What the gold medal count? Obviously, we have a women's basketball team that has all the right pieces to go get
And
it
the
done.
men's.
The men have it. The chance. Women's volleyball taking on Italy.
Women's
The
soccer.
chance. Women's soccer. There's a lot of potential. There's track still out
Big
there, man.
day in track today.
Big day in track with the relays.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's really about it.
Stand by for a lot of gold.
Maybe
Gold.
if one of our Americans in golf could get it going, that could be another one.
Yeah. I don't know the final where they're at. No, Rosang hit it tight on 18 for an eagle. Oh, she might have made that. So, well, Dayton, happy birthday.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for him, man. You guys have a great weekend. Will have a great weekend. Use the knees when you're moving this weekend, okay?
Don't use the back.
Don't use the back.
I was told you're supposed to use the back.
No.
Dane.
Use the wallet.
Use
Okay.
the wallet, man. All right, man. You guys have a great Friday. Catch you on a Monday.